But it's fucking nice outside. Like, I wait all year for this weather. I'm talking about when I was young, like 11, 12 years old. I'd be out there like cleaning pools with my dad. It was like 110. Like, the goal was just get off, get the hoses, get the pole, go to the backyard, look at the pool. How bad is it? First thing is a vacuum. So, you know, you connect the vacuum, the hose, everything. You know, you start vacuuming the ground. And then you get the net. You know, you start picking up stuff on top, whatever's floating on top. If you see anything on the bottom that you can get with the net. And then add chlorine. Shock it. Then brush all the algae off the walls. Check the pump, check the filter. You need a backwash. Usually you backwash like every 3 to 6 months. Just depending, because if your pool gets dirty frequently, then you want to do it like, you know, less than that. But usually a clean filter with new grids on it, it should be about 3 to 6 months, man. But there's just a little bit of advice if you have a swimming pool and you have no idea how to clean it or where to start. Those are the steps. And you want to check your water frequently too. You want to be able to check the water, make sure it's clean, make sure pH, everything's balanced out. I used to work at Leslie's Pool Supplies. I don't know if you ever heard of that place, but yeah. So people would come in with their pool water, like they'd bring it in a water bottle or in a container, and we would check it for them for free. And then we would tell them what they needed to balance it out. And yeah, I remember having to do that like every day, just checking people's water. It's pretty cool. I was there for like 2 years. That was like one of my only retail jobs. My first job, I remember as soon as I turned 16, I went and applied at a whole bunch of places. And one of the places I called back was the movie theater. So I remember when I started there, they put me in the concession stand and, you know, just selling popcorn and making the drinks, learning how to use a register and all that. I think, yeah, because helping my dad clean pools and build swimming pool construction and all that, I've been doing that since like 11, 12 years old. But yeah, my first official job where I was getting paid like every 2 weeks or whatever with a check, 9 to 5 type shit, was the movie theater. I was there for a couple of months. I was like in 10th grade, and I eventually quit because they just gave me hours on the weekends. And I remember like during the week, people were like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a party Saturday. Like everybody always had plans on the weekend. And that's when I was at work. So I quit. And then when I quit, I'm like, damn, why did I quit? So, because you realize like it was just all hype. Like, you know, going out to clubs and parties, it really isn't what you think. Especially if you're not a good communicator. If you don't know how to just walk up to girls or a group of girls, or if you don't have like guy friends to just go with and like keep you company while you're, you know, planning your next move or, you know, just chilling, then it's tough. I've always been like a loner. Like I had friends, but they were, I don't really want to say friends. Like they weren't really friends. They were more like the plug, you know, people that like if they had bud and I didn't have bud, then I'll, go hit them up and, blaze up. And then as soon as the bud was gone, I'm out, Or like people that rapped, I'll go rap, freestyle with them, smoke, and then I was out. But I don't consider those like friends. So when I would go like to a club or to a party, damn, the lights just turned off. What the fuck? The full lights. It's weird. It was awkward to walk in there, like, I don't really know anybody. I'm trying to find like who I can talk to. Like, just that alone, if you're not going in there super confident, or if you're just going in there alone, man, you better have your fucking moves, your whatever, your lines, whatever, ready to go. And you better be ready for rejection. And as I got older, I learned it has nothing to do with you. A wise man once told me, it's not all about you. You understand? I'll say that again. It's not all about you. I remember walking up to a girl and they just look at me and like turn away. And I'm just like, hey, what's up? Like, just coming over here with a nice little smile, just, And they would just turn, look at me, and just look away. And I'm over here thinking it's me. But as I got older, I learned, like, maybe that person just didn't know what to say. Maybe she just wasn't in the right headspace. Maybe my approach wasn't what she liked. So there's a way to do it. And if you haven't got that down, then you're just gonna keep on getting rejected till you get it down. How many times are you willing to get rejected till you finally get in there and get it, like, till you make it happen? How many times? That's what's gonna make you better. Just constantly getting rejected. But you're learning. You have to also understand, what did I do wrong in that moment? And then don't do that again the next time. Try something different until you find something that works. Really, people always say, just be yourself. But who are you? Like, if you don't know who you are, or if you don't have that confidence, then like being yourself isn't gonna fucking help. You almost have to kind of turn into an actor. And sometimes you think, maybe I just say whatever they want me to say, and that's the way to do it. But some people don't like that. When you're saying everything that you think that they want to hear, sometimes that might backfire too. Because then people, like, they catch on to what you're doing. So you can't be afraid to just say some shit and just get that message across, whether it's gonna be kind of rude or you just have to say it, because it shows confidence that you're willing to just speak your mind. People respect that. People respect people who speak their mind. People who get offended, they're just insecure and they just don't understand. They haven't had those lessons. They're not L's, y'all, they're lessons. Every time you fail, that wasn't an L, that was a lesson. You keep on taking lessons, you will get better. Sadly for me, I gave up right away. I remember going out there to the club. It's called like downtown over here, just a strip. It's like one street and there's like clubs. Like every building is a club, like a nightclub. And I remember a lot of people just go bar hopping. So you go to one bar and then the other one and the other one, and you're drunk, you're tipsy, or there's people that are on everything, man. You run into people that are cracked out. You might run into someone that's on some crazy shit. So you'll see some people that are just not even themselves at all, like barred out, like on Xanax or whatever, right? But I think the best way to go is just sober, or if maybe a little drink helps you a little bit, then I guess, but you always want to be in like your right mind, I would say. But yeah, so I tried it a couple times. I want to say like a handful of times. That's how many times I went out there and I tried to like just go and find a girl and just got rejected. I think out of the 5 times, maybe 1 time I got kind of lucky, but it's tough, man, to go in there with the mindset like, I'm going to try to find somebody tonight. I'm going to try to see if I can just take a girl home, you know? So, and now that I look back at it, I'm like, damn, like, I'm actually glad that I did get rejected or like it didn't work out. Who the fuck am I taking home? Like a random girl I just met that I don't fucking know? That they could be lying to me about their name and give me a wrong phone number and all that shit? That's who I'm taking home? Somebody that might have something? Like, look where I'm looking for a girl. Like, at the clubs. Like, she's probably fucking a different dude every fucking week. Who knows? Like, how many dudes have approached this girl? How many times has she came to this club in the past, like, 6 months and met somebody and went home with them? What kind of freaky shit has this bitch done? Like, I have no idea, right? So, that's not the way, y'all. There was times where I would go with the homies. Like, I did have friends, but like I said, like, people that I would, like, smoke with, but, like, people like that I would go with, and I would have a good time without focusing on, oh, I'm trying to find a girl. It was more like, I just want to go, drink a beer, hang out, listen to some music, maybe find a girl to dance with, but I'm not thinking, okay, I'm going to just find a girl, convince her to go home with me, like. And every time I went and did that, most of those times, like, the energy was right. I would end up dancing with a girl, and that's what it was. But that, to me, after doing it a couple times, it wasn't worth it. Because, first of all, I'm going out of my way. I'm about to go spend, like, gas to get there. I'm about to spend money on drinks. There's cops everywhere. I'm risking getting in a fight. So many bad things can happen. You have no idea. I'm telling you, there's people that are fucked up out there that are just ready to risk it all. So there's another reason why you just don't even want to be out there. And then, not only that, y'all. Let's say somebody pushes you in front of a girl you're talking to. You get offended. You need to be Mr. Tough Guy now. And then, like, fucking 6 dudes come behind and fucking jump your ass and you get your ass kicked. All for trying to be Mr. Tough Guy. Like, why even put yourself in that situation? So, after a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. So, I tried, like, dating websites. I tried Facebook. Just saying, hey, on there. Because on there, if I got rejected, whatever, you know, unfriend. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you don't fuck with me, you're not responding, or maybe the conversation wasn't there. Like, man, you have no idea how many times I would get like a beautiful girl that I was talking to, but just the conversation wasn't there. The shit they were saying wasn't attracting me. Or maybe their voice was kind of low. Or maybe their voice was scratchy. Or maybe, like, they were a little ratchet. Or maybe, you know, crazy ex. Like, there's so many things that you got to think about when you're about to, like, try to talk to somebody. You got to consider all these things that can happen. All I wanted was, you know, to get some, right? So, you know, I worked my way in there, but just letting y'all know from experience, just be careful, like, who you're giving your time to. Luckily, I never had, like, a bad experience, but sometimes you think, like, man, could I have just not hit that and been okay? Probably. So... But yeah, luckily, I never had to deal with no crazy exes, no drama, which is good. I got in there and I got out. And that's the way to do it. But there's some people that some guys will just fall head over heels for the cat, you know. So yeah, you don't want to let that happen. That can really fuck you up mentally, physically, like puppy love or whatever. You know, that feeling you get when you feel like you really want to be with that person and you want to give them all your heart and you want to do everything to keep them around. That is scary. That's scary. I see why some people, when they feel like that, they run away from it. They don't even want to commit to it, because as soon as you do that, it's I mean, it's crazy, because like I'm making it sound like a bad thing, but you don't know, you need to know somebody for at least a couple years to understand what you're about to get into. Like, if you've just been talking to this girl for like 2 months and you're ready to get married, you're ready to have a kid, like, no, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. You've seen it over and over. Don't do it. Even if it's been 6 months, y'all. Even if it's been a year. I promise you, don't do it. Give it at least, in my opinion, at least a year and a half of being friends. And you might think like, man, like, what if she starts talking to someone else because I took too long to ask her out? At least a year and a half, y'all. I'm telling you. If she decides to go with some other guy or whatever, look, then it wasn't for you. I promise it wasn't for you. That was probably going to happen anyways. She might have cheated on you or something. If that dude was in her path for a reason, and she, it's like people will show you their true colors, you know? So give it about a year and a half until you're like, hey, you know what? All right, like, I think I want you to be my girl. Same with a girl to a guy, y'all. I'm telling you. I feel like it's even more difficult. Here's like when it's with a girl with a guy, like, you really have to like make them wait for it, because we're designed to want to just hit it and just, okay, I'm looking for something else now. So yeah, use that like to your advantage, so where like, I know what he wants, but I'm gonna make him wait. I want to see if this guy is really the one. That's my advice. But yeah, it's not easy. Relationships are not easy. You really have to work at it. You can't just argue and be like, okay, I don't want to be with you anymore. You can't do that. If you're going to do that, don't even get into a relationship. If you're going to take everything personal, don't get into a relationship. If you expect the guy to be super respectful and treat you like a princess, do not get in a relationship. Nobody's perfect. No guy or girl is going to be perfect. Don't you understand? Like, they grew up with like brothers, sisters, friends that, you know, like they had like issues with, and they went out of character, and it's gonna happen with you too. You're no different. You're someone that's coming into their life, and if you bring an attitude, if you bring drama, if you're not perfect, and they get offended, and then it's like, okay, maybe you're not the one for me, then walk away from that. I'm telling you. So, like an example, if I'm dating a girl, everything's good for like 2 or 3 months. No argument. We're madly in love. One day, she does something kind of fucked up, or I get mad. I'm in a bad mood. And I say, man, stop being a bitch. Or say something that's kind of rude. You can't just instantly be like, what? What did you say? Oh, no, it's over, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to disrespect me, blah, blah. No. You have to understand. You have to look at it from a different perspective. And you cannot take that personal. And that's what I'm talking about. You have to work at it. You have to communicate. Hey, let's not talk to each other like that. What's going on? Like, what's wrong? Like, instead of like getting mad or coming at somebody because they were rude to you, try to understand why they were being rude. What's going on in your life? I'm here for you. Like, That's what I mean when I say you gotta work at it. Because it's not perfect. The scary part about it, y'all, is that nowadays, there's always gonna be someone else right around the corner. With social media, there's always gonna be so many options that you're just gonna be like, whatever. What'd you call me? What? Oh, you're being like this? Man, I got two other girls, two other guys chasing me over here. Like, I don't need to deal with you. But guess what? As soon as you let that one go and then you move on to the next, it's gonna be the same shit. It's never gonna change until you change your perspective on how you're looking at the relationship. It took me years to understand that. You don't want someone to be nice and perfect all the time. Like, let them be themselves and then help them work on it. If you're seeing like certain things that you can help them and like help them acknowledge what they're doing. And maybe this might not be, maybe like this word that you're using, try not to use it so much. Or maybe, look, if this gets you mad, next time you're about to get mad, think about it. What's getting you mad? Breathe, reset the nervous system, and look at what you can do differently in that situation. Maybe just walk away. Maybe just, hey, you know what? Let's talk later. I feel upset right now. I'm gonna walk away. We can come back to this conversation later. I feel like once you work on doing that, it'll help you so much. And look, I know a lot of people don't believe in like zodiac signs, but whatever you are, it's not bad if you go with the opposite. You'll learn something from every sign. You'll learn something from an earth sign, from an air sign, from a fire sign, and water sign. I can give you like quick strengths about like each one, right? So water, we're very like good with emotion, as in we understand emotion, we can like see and read emotion. Like, I don't want to say we're masters of it, but we're just good at like that. Fire, they're very direct. They can be somewhat emotional too, but they don't take it as personal as a water sign would. It's just in the heat of the, have you ever heard that, in the heat of the moment? Right? Like, it's the heat, the fire in them that will come out, but it's just in the moment. They forget about it after. They're not thinking about it and overthinking about it. Like, you know, they just know how to just let it be. They know how not to like let it get to them and really stick with them. And when they're direct, it's not for you to take it personal. That's just how fire is. And then air, I want to say air is like, they don't care too much. They can be, that's what, see, the reason why I'm bringing up the strengths is because these are the things I'm trying to master. So like air can be funny. They like to laugh, they like to joke. They're witty, so they're real quick with jokes. And they don't care too much. You can talk shit with them and they'll just talk shit with you and they'll be funny. Most air signs that I've ran into are like that. And then earth is like, I don't want to say hardworking as the first thing, but that's really the first thing I can think of when I think of earth. Fire is also hardworking too, but earth is like, how can I explain it? They're just very like, I don't want to say serious, because they can be loving too and caring, but it's in a different way than water. It's a little different. And I know because like my mom and dad are earth signs. And it was like, I don't want to say tough love, but really it was kind of like tough love, but I don't know how to describe it. If you know an earth sign, then just figure it out. Like, if you know a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, look at the way they are. I know nurturing, like, you know, and I said that on the last stream. Earth can be nurturing, you know. So I'm trying to get good at all those. But anyways, back to like what I was saying. If you are a water sign and you get with the fire sign, then you're learning from that fire sign. Pay attention. Don't get offended right away. Maybe this spirit was put in your path to show you something. Haven't you ever thought about that? If you're somebody that you take everything personal and you're very emotional and you're sensitive and you get offended right away, a fire sign will teach you not to do that. You need to learn from there. Like, or if you're a fire sign and you're direct and you don't give a fuck and you speak your mind and you meet a girl or a guy or whatever that's a water sign, then they're gonna teach you how to be more empathetic, how to hear people out, how not to be so direct, be more kind, be more caring, be more loving. And that will help you. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the good thing about being with a sign that isn't what you are. You can learn something from from them and their perspective. 10:26. Drink some water. How'd y'all like the stream from yesterday? I don't know if y'all saw it with the homie Emmett. It was pretty cool, man. Bro was just right here, just chilling, just talking with me. He's a new student in the class, so yeah, he's a cool guy. You know, like, there's people that you can just talk to, and then there's people that it's just like, hey, what up, bro? And that's it. And he's just somebody that I could just talk to. It's because, see, there's some people that when you talk to them, they're going to, whatever energy that they're giving you, that's pretty much what you're going to give back. So if I'm like real hype and I feel like talking, I'm like, hey, what up, bro? What you doing? What you want? And they're just like, oh, nothing. I'm hitting up her body. Or like they got their headphone on and then they're like, yeah, I'm hitting up her body. And then they put their headphone back on and like, all right, later. That's what it is. Like, maybe they don't want to talk, you know, maybe they're busy, they're trying to get done with what they're doing. Emmett ain't like that. Emmett is like, hey, bro, what up? Like, you know, and I'm like, hey, you know, what's good? And, you know, he's like, hey, can I come sit with you? Like, you know, let's talk, man. And I'm like, yeah, bro, pull up, man. I'm live. Do you mind being live on stream? He's like, no, it's cool. I'm like, bro, pull up, man. Like, you know, come help the content, you know? So literally, like, I was thinking yesterday, damn, this was my first guest on stream. I do got like more people that I talk to. So I'll be bringing them on stream and just letting y'all see, like, you know, the homies and shit. People I fuck with from here. I got another homie, he wants to hit the studio so we can work on a song. So I think I'm gonna stream that. I think I'm gonna stream us like working on the song and just, yeah. That'll be cool. Like, just to see, for y'all to see the process of how it's done. And I'm telling y'all, like, I've been working on this for a minute, so it's been a good little while of practice to get a certain sound. So I'm so excited to show y'all the new shit. Like, if y'all go and listen to my mixtape on my channel, I just dropped a mixtape not too long ago. That's like music from a year ago, y'all, like probably 2 years ago. When I recorded it, I wrote it like 3 years ago. Or maybe 4, I don't know. But it was something that I had sitting there because I wasn't sure if I should drop it with a picture or do a video to each song. Because there's 7 songs. So I wanted to do 7 videos. So I started working on one video, and then I started working on the second one, and I never finished it, y'all. Like, it just stayed there months went by, years went by. I never went back to finish editing it. And after a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a cool picture and just put a picture on it and just put it on there. It's my first project. For the second project, what I'm working on now, I'm definitely putting music videos. I'm seeing how important that is to have a video. A picture might get you a click, it might get you a like, it might get you some views. But a video, people will fuck with you. Like, they will see you, they will know you, they will like see your life, everything in a video. They'll see what you about, they'll listen to the flow. It's more likely they're gonna wanna check it out. They're gonna wanna see the video. But pressing on a picture of some random guy, you don't know who the fuck this is. You first start hearing the beat, you're not even feeling the beat, so you just change it. That's happened to me so many times. As soon as I'm hearing the beat, I don't even listen to the verse. I don't even listen to the hook. As soon as I'm hearing the beat, I don't like it, I just change it. But I do want to start reviewing people's music on this channel. I want to go live from the crib, and you know, I just want people to send in links. If you know anybody that raps, I'm gonna try doing that. I know a lot of people charge for that, but I just want to hear people's music and just review some music, and I think that'll get some engagement on the channel. That'll bring in some more views for sure. Just hearing people's music. I just gotta be careful with the copyrights and shit. Like, you gotta be able to. I gotta be able to figure that out with the copyrights, because I don't want to play something that's like gonna give my channel like a strike or something like that. You know, this is a new channel. I can't afford a strike. Like, I'm not even gonna take that risk. That's why I'm doing this. There is no music. It's crazy. Like, one of the last videos, I was inside, just walking around. I was trying to get back here to the pool, and they were playing a song inside, and it picked it up in the stream. And like later, I saw copyright something on the studio, YouTube studio, and I'm like, what the fuck? What was this? And it was like a random Nelly song that, like, I guess picked up in the audio, and I got a copyright for it. It wasn't a strike or anything, but it was just like letting me know. So I cut it out. Because, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with that, man. I'm live streaming. This has nothing to do with music. This is just about me, my life. I don't want to delete any of these. I'll edit them. I'll cut the ending or maybe the beginning out, but I want to keep these on here because I want to look at this like 5 years from now and be like, wow, look how much I've grown. Imagine, like, if I continue to do this for the next 2 years, I think I can build a fan base and really make something out of this. I just need to figure it out. But I'm telling y'all, once I figure it out, I'm going up. I'm gonna have like mods and shit, overlays, people in the chat spamming. I can see it. I just gotta make it happen. It's something that, like, I've been wanting to do this, but like little things would stop me. Until I finally did it. Until I finally said, you know what? I'm just gonna start the channel and I'm gonna go live. I also want to upload videos too. I want to just throughout the day just record whatever I'm doing and just add it to like a video. Just add a whole bunch of clips, make a video, and just put it up on the channel. Not live or anything, right? Just record myself with the camera and just put it on the channel. Just double check it, man. Waiting on my ride, so. But yeah, that's my advice, man, for like trying to pick up a girl. Like at the beginning, if y'all saw the beginning of the stream, that's some wise advice. Another thing is, Get your bag when you're young. Don't wait. Don't think, when I'm 30 and then I'll figure it out. Nah, like, if you're like 18 right now, get your bag. Invest in yourself. Do whatever you can to be successful by 25. If you gotta go to school, go to school. See, it's like in the moment, like, man, 5 years of my life, I'm gonna have to go to school. Like, yes, those 5 years are gonna pass by, and then the rest of your life is gonna be so easy. But you gotta put in the work. And if that means going to school and studying and taking exams and having to wake up early or, whatever, you have to. Don't wait around. Don't think you're just gonna meet some rich guy or rich girl and like life is gonna be set for you. I don't care how the fuck you look. You might think maybe your looks will get you by. Nah, man, you need to have something to where like you can fall back. Or whatever it is that you're doing, you really gotta chase it. And what I mean by that is like, when I was 16, 17, like I always tell y'all, I've been rapping since I was 11, 12 years old. When I was 17, my dream was to be a famous rapper. I was in the studio every day making music, and it's actually fire as fuck, y'all. Like, I don't want to play it on YouTube because I don't want to get a copyright, but I was just, imagine just doing something every fucking day, all day long. There's no other way. Like, you're gonna get better. Like, there's no other way you can fail. Like, if you're doing something every day, all fucking day, you're gonna get better at it. So, but then I met a girl, got her pregnant, and had a kid. I had to pause that, man. I had to put that on pause, that dream. I had to raise that kid until she was 3. It didn't work out. I had to go work. Met another girl, had another kid. So I had to pause to raise that kid. And it just, that's what I'm saying. Like, you cannot let little things like that change, like, the path that you're on. If you really want to do something, like, big, you have to 100% commit. And if you meet a girl or you meet a guy and fall in love, you got to communicate to them, this is my dream. If you don't support it, I can't be with you. This is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy. This is what I'm trying to be in 5 years. This is where I want to be. Are they going to help you, or are they going to basically just be a weight that's holding you, making it harder for you? Think about it. 17. I was already spitting fire. I was already working in the studio. But now I can't go to the club. I can't go perform. I can't go kick it with the homies and like get like, get some fucking momentum and build a name, because now, oh, my girl's jealous. She don't let me go. She's tripping. She don't want me to go. Oh no, I gotta take care of the kid. Man, that kid's gonna grow up. That girl, if it don't work out, she's gonna move on. What the fuck happened to you? What did you do in that time? You're getting older. There's a younger person out there wanting that, and they're sacrificing everything. They're working on that dream 100% of the time while you're trying to juggle all these things, and then you're trying to find time to do it. And nowadays, a lot of people would rather see like young rappers, or young social media influencers. Like, when do you ever hear about an older influencer? It's rare. Or an older rapper that just blew up. It's fucking rare. Everybody wants to hear like that new, young, upcoming artist. And that's who you gotta compete with. And if you got all these other responsibilities, are you really truly 100% giving all your time to what you love and what you want to be? That's what I'm talking about. And that's where I fucked up. But I learned, like I said, it's not an L, it's a lesson. I learned, you know? And now, I'm still chasing that shit. I'm chasing that dream. I'm not letting anything get in my way. I'm in the studio a couple days out the week, y'all. I'm not doing it every day. I learned how to not overdo shit just for the fuck of it. Plus, y'all, like, man, I got a little girl. My time has to be here, here, and here. It can't just be here. I still gotta come to the gym. I still gotta work on my taekwondo and my hapkido. I need all these things. This is what makes me happy. This is what makes me feel balanced. The weights, the hapkido, the taekwondo, going live, being with my little girl. So like, it's a balance. But I'm learning. I'm at a point that I've got it. I've got the balance to where I'm doing this, and then this, and then this. And then when I do get in the studio, because I haven't been there all fucking day, and I'm just excited to get in there, it's amazing, man. I dropped the verse. When I listened to it after I edited it, fixed it, made it sound way better, I'm putting it on my headphones. I go outside, I look up at the stars. I'm hearing myself. I'm trying to find a mistake. If I don't find a mistake, there's moments that like I wanted to cry. It's such a weird feeling. Like, it's like a rewarding feeling. Like, I did it. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to sound like, and I did it. I have a song, like, I want to say like 2 weeks ago I did that. I did this song. I went outside and I heard it, and I almost just broke down in tears. And it's not a sad song. Like, this is a fire fucking song. Like, you know, like I'm spitting game to a girl and shit. And it's fire with the auto-tune and everything. It sounds hard. But I got that feeling because I'm like, I still got it. I still got that fire. So, it's the one thing, ever since I was a kid, it's the one thing that I just always wanted to be really good at. Making music. Before that, I think the dream was like, I want to be a famous actor. But, I mean, I feel like now it's more possible than back then. Back then, I feel like you had to go to auditions, you had to compete with like so many people to be on TV, and you gotta probably travel to California or New York or like a bigger city to even get those opportunities. So it was like a short-lived dream. But when I started rapping, I'm like, all right, I can do this from home once I learn how to fuck with the studio. And I can make this a reality. My bad, y'all. I haven't even read the chat. I'll be looking at the chat. Fucking the pool. Look at that sound. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let me walk around. I've been sitting for a minute. It's getting cold out here. It's kind of empty inside. I can go inside. Oh, but you know what? The bad thing is, hold on, I'm trying to fix this fucking stick. The bad thing about going inside now that I've realized is the music. I don't want to get a copyright. Hold on. I'm trying to flip this. Hold on. But yeah, the music. So it's gonna be tough if I do go inside. I might actually have to mute the stream or something if I go inside, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, you know what? There's a room I can go to. I can go check if it's empty right now. Because like it's a different area. You won't be able to hear the music in there. But the bad thing is there might be somebody in there. It's fucking beautiful out here, yo. I could be here for like another 2 hours. Like, this is fucking nice. No one out here. Weather's perfect. I need a haircut. Usually when it's about this long, I cut it, so maybe next time y'all see me, I have a haircut. I don't know. Maybe not. Today we were working on the yellow belt form. I usually bring that up in the beginning of the stream, I forgot. We were working on a yellow belt. Let me go work on it over there in that room, yeah. Alright, let's I'm outside. Hold on. Let me get my backpack. Damn, it is. Damn, it's getting kind of cold. I don't know, randomly, I just want to guess it might be 60 degrees right now. It felt like this yesterday, it was 58. Alright. Alright, let me take y'all inside. Oh my god. I'll check the temperature right now. That's probably why no one else has walked out, but yeah, who's gonna be in the pool right now? I mean, because it was like this yesterday and there was people, like, there was like 4 or 5 people out here. Alright, I'm gonna point the camera at the ground. If it's really dead, I'll hold it up, but I do see a couple people, y'all. Hold on. There's people in there. Oh, man. It's actually packed in there. Let me go to this other room. Man, it's fucking 10:48 and there's still mad people here. Like, what the fuck, man? I might need to just start coming at a different time. You would think it'd be fucking dead right now. Alright, okay, yeah, it's good up here. I gotta turn on the lights though. Let's see. Let's see. Which one is it? This one? Ah, fuck, I just... Oh, it's not that one. Hold on. This one? Yep, there it is. Alright, let me show you all the yellow belt form. I haven't got it down completely, but let me show y'all what what I do got down so far. All right. This looks crooked. Check the string. All right, yeah, that's good. All right, let me see. Okay, so I'll stand right here. Okay. That's as far as I got. I have a... Why does my phone look kind of crooked? Hold on, let's see. That's fine, I think. Yeah, let me show you all the white before. Now what I got down, so the way it goes, y'all. Alright, yeah. So, if you want to learn, I'll show you. Okay, so the white belt, it goes, usually you start in the middle, you go this way, back to the middle, this way, back to the middle. That's what I'm about to do. So, back in the middle. This is super rusty because of the space and this fucking match right there fucking me up. But yeah, white belt. Okay, orange belt. Okay, so the first one you're stepping left. Orange belt, like white belt, you're stepping left. Orange belt, you're stepping right. So, white belt, like what I did right now. See how my leg went left? So orange belt, you step into the right. So, and then orange belt has a different stance. So, see, I'm in a L. There. So that's how it starts. So here, 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 here. Block, target, punch. Block, target, punch. Knife hand. Now you're going to do a kick. Double, outer forward block. I don't want to bore you with that shit. Like, it's very important to me, but I don't want, like, to confuse you. If you really want to learn it, just type in the chat and I'll go over it. More focused, more... yeah, I've been working a lot on yellow belt earlier in the class, so yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I just gotta get it down. See, so I don't know if you noticed, white belt, it like you went from here to the right here, here, and then back to the middle, right? orange belt, I went around. So remember, I'm like here, 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 here. See how I'm already going around? Like I'm already coming. So I'm starting here, there, here, 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 and then here. So yellow belt is the opposite. So yellow belt here, 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 here. Step back, here, kicking, blocking, and then punch, punch, and then see, now I'm coming this way. See what I'm saying? So I'm here, right there, orange belt, this way, yellow belt, this way. I remember, oh shit, hold on, I got a message. Man, I'm just realizing what sucks the most about doing this on YouTube. I can't play music. When I was on Kick, I was able to play music. I was able to play whatever, dance. That's another thing I love to do, man. I love to dance, man. I was dancing before, man, I was dancing like in 3rd grade. I think that was really my first thing that I was like, I want to get good at this, like dancing. So I got different I got some dance moves, you know. I like to do it real like pop, you know. Like if I was in that room over there, I would have been moonwalking and shit. It's tough to do it here though. And then especially with no music, it's tough. But yeah, so a couple things that like I enjoyed: dancing, rapping, singing, skateboarding, streaming, you know, the gym, taekwondo, hapkido. So those are like some hobbies that I like to do. It's a lot, it sounds like a lot, but you know, you only live once, man. I mean, well, you're only in this body once, but yeah, no, you don't only live once. You're an eternal soul. You will keep living. But I don't want to go too much into that. Like I was saying on the live stream, or I don't know when I said it, I don't want this stream to be all about just one thing or this or that, or I'm just, like, if I speak about my beliefs or whatever, that's what I believe, you know, but I'm not going to be here talking about it, and, yeah, no, just, in the moment, if I got to say something about it, that is what it is. But, hey, feel free to believe whatever you want. I don't care, you know, it doesn't affect me. Damn, man, I'm starting to want to go back outside, y'all. I feel like the vibes are just better outside. Oh, shit, my phone. I appreciate the 44 subs, though. I appreciate that, man. I just made this channel October 21st. My first stream was November 2nd. It's November 11th. I got 44 subs. How about that, man? What's up? I didn't even see that sort of growth with Kick. I remember going live on Kick. I don't remember seeing that. It took months for me to get the 76 followers I had. this has only been, it's been like what, a week and a half or something? I already got 44 subs. Like, what? That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all. Like I said, the content's gonna get better. So it's not always gonna be this. If you're watching this right now, you a real one. Like, you are considered a day one if you're watching me doing this right now. I'm telling y'all, like, later, it's gonna be different. Alright, y'all. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about just ending the stream right here. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm gonna end it right here, yo. My ride's already in the way anyways. Yeah, but if you saw the stream, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Whoever saw this, I appreciate you. All right, well, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll be live soon, y'all. Peace.